Hey guys, we're back. This is us. And right now I'm so excited for this segment of the interview, because I'm seeing a mirrored me over there with a nice flowy dress. Ooh, that is pink.
Yeah.
Wow, she's called Satma. I've never heard of such a lovely name, Satma. Minajua Fatma. Satma I've never had. It's so unique as the unique person she is.
Thank you.
Let's get Satma.
Haya, tangu nizaliwe sijawahi.
Unasikia leo kwa studio for the first time. And the dress, mtu ambaye kama boy child, dress unaonaje?
Imeweza iko fiti sana.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
So Satma,
Yes.
amazing model, nice initiatives. I can't just wait to tell you what she does, also for her to tell you what she does, right? As her initiatives and why in particular she's standing in studio with me today, because that is such an honor, right? So you can maybe start by introducing yourself to our viewers. Maybe someone watching you from home, they're like, wow, nice hair, nice makeup, nice dress. Who's this pretty girl in studio? So you can just start by introducing yourself.
Oh, thank you so much for having me today. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'm really
welcome.
humbled. My name is Satma Nyaingiri. Representing the country in Miss Africa for the title Miss Africa Elite 2021. And I'm also representing the country also for Face of Africa Elite 2021. Yeah.
Amazing. So those are two different pageants. So it's the same but different dockets.
No, it's the same pageant, but then there are different categories, and then now there's the main title now, Face of Africa.
I'm sorry if you float quite a lot on this interview. Just take what we are saying and then you relax because it's Friday. Because music is also
And
coming.
you see the action. Look at the actions.
And you look at the actions, guys. So don't worry. So Satma, maybe you can tell us what are your courses, because for every beauty queen, we know there's something they run for, And I was going through your bio and I was like, wow, she's doing quite an amazing job, And also a girl wearing many hats. She's an actor. She's a script writer. She's also... Yeah, I was telling her to do the mic check. Normally I'd had someone saying, yeah, what's up? She sings, man. Who sings when they are going for an interview? And I expect most people to be tense, like in Yana Zaimba. No. So Satma, that is amazing. So you can start telling us, I've seen you do something to do with domestic violence, as well as pads, putting a smile for girls by providing pads, right?
Yes.
That is so amazing, because those are also things I can relate with. So you can just give us a description of what these two projects are and how they come in as you for a beauty queen.
Oh, thank you so much. Actually, my courses so much dwell in gender-based violence and menstrual health. Gender-based violence because personally I'm a survivor of domestic violence. And yeah, for menstrual health is something that I've always been passionate about. Being a girl, tunajijua, there are these things that, like people don't want to talk about in public. So I personally have decided that I'm going to break that silence. Like, women go through stuff out there and there is no one who actually looks out for them. And you find that most of the time when they go through these things and they want to speak them out, you'll find the society coming back to bash them and they'll be like, no, it is their fault. So I want to be the voice of reason. I want to be the voice of change. I want to actually step out there and change all that. That's why I'm into domestic gender-based violence. Sorry.
As well as menstrual.
Yes, and menstrual health. So at the moment, there is something that I'm working on. I'm working on starting a shelter, actually like a rescue shelter for victims of domestic violence and gender-based violence in general. And I also have a campaign that I'm running. It's called Put a Smile Back on a Girl. See, I love smiling.
Smiling machine.
Yes. And there's nothing as, relieving as just to see a woman or a girl smile. Yeah. So the campaign that I'm doing right now, I'm actually doing it in the 5 sub-counties in Kakamega. That is Vihiga, Emuhaya, Hamisi, Luanda.
Wow.
And
the counties I can relate to. Nimesoma kwa those two. Kuna mbili hapo. Yeah, I've studied those sides. Sorry for another day. High school.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yes. So we did our first one like 1.5 months ago in Emuhaya. We actually got to reach out to 633 girls.
Wow, amazing.
Thank you. Our target was actually 500, but we got to 633 girls. So our next edition, we have the Vihiga chapter that is coming up in the 2nd week of September. Yes. So that is what we are working on now, and I'm asking for your support. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll talk about how you can support her, but as you're progressing on with the interview, maybe you can tell people how they can go and stalk you on social media. Maybe like, oh, there are so many lovely dresses pale hivo tuzioneone as the interview progresses. You can maybe just drop your social media handles for that amazing fan who wants to view you as the interview progresses?
On social media, you can find me on Facebook at Satma Nyaingiri. You can also follow my page, Satma M, that is in Facebook. On Instagram, it's Satma Nyaingiri, Red Butterfly. Most of you know me as Red Butterfly. Twitter is Smiley Satma, Red Butterfly _ yes.
Amazing. I'm so caught up by what you have said about menstrual health and breaking the barrier. Addressing such issues, especially for girls, normally it has been the marginalized communities, but people don't know, like every girl, there's something they're going through, you know, in terms of their menstrual health. So, speaking of girls and you reaching out, you are able to reach out to more than 600 girls, more than the projected number, which was about 500. That was an amazing job.
Yes.
And right now, do you feel like the boy child have a role to play in all this menstrual health issue?
Yes, sure. Everyone has a role. Like, you see, anything that affects the girl definitely will affect the boy, because I'm pretty sure, like, guys, you're dating someone, you have a brother, you have a father and something, and you find, like, in most cases, let's say, for example, in a family where maybe the mother is not there, like, I mean, who do you expect, like, this girl to go and talk to? Definitely she will have to go and talk to their father if they're not in let me say good communication, maybe with the aunties or something, or maybe they, in most cases, maybe you find that the aunties are not there. So we are trying to reach out even to the men out there, like, break the silence for us, man. Break the silence for us. You two also have a role to play. I mean, I might be in public and I mess myself up, you know, and I'm with my dude there. You want to tell me, like,
I know, people have to step in. Listen, will you help us break the barrier?
Definitely. Why not?
Thank you.
Well,
we need like
tunadu hizi vitu bana.
Because I feel like it has come to a point. Satma, there was a time I feel like in primary school, there used to be that, you know, like ladies start their menstrual health, menstruations at different points, some in high school, some in primary school. So I used to say, like, people, you have to hide your pads for you to go and even like right now, in your bag, you see most people when they're carrying their pads, they have to hide
it, and you wonder why.
You can't even take it off in public, because I don't know, is something to be ashamed of, or what is the perception towards the society? Because we've done this for some time, what can you tell us is the general public perception towards menstrual health for women? Just the general perception people have.
Well, you see, people are different. And also times have changed. I can say right now, people are actually embracing the fact that we can actually talk about menstrual health out there. Even the guys out there actually coming in, you find that they're ones on the forefront, going out there to actually do pads donation, to talk to the girls. But we have to accompany them, because us as women, we know more about our body and stuff. But you find that they actually like come in. Yes, and they're so much into it. And you see, like right now, even the project that I'm doing it with an organization called Via Halusa organization in Kakamega. You find that apart from the main director, who is a woman, all the other subordinates, like 3/4 of them are guys who have actually come on board and helped out. So it's really a good thing to actually see people out there coming to break that silence and talk about menstrual health out there. Because even me personally, I've had quite an experience, like a personal experience. So matters menstrual health and domestic violence are something that are very close in my heart. Yes.
Amazing. And I feel like pageants, for most beauty queens, they have to run with something that directly affects them. It's so hard for you to take up an initiative you don't even know anything about. You have to be someone maybe who relates to that area of interest, right? Speaking of domestic violence, I feel like this is the appropriate time for you to address such issues, because it's COVID period. You have been seeing the statistics, gender-based violence, mostly against women, but we can also see men being abused, a toy boy child in that equation. Yes, everyone is just going through a hard time right now, right? And I've seen like so much statistics have come, because right now it came to a point, so many people are spending, couples, let's say families, were spending so much time together. You don't have that time to break off from your partner and go to work. And later on, come in the evening, you cuddle kidogo, you go to bed. You are there full time, you know. We have seen so many like femicide cases, you know. People are just being killed right, left, and center because of just suffocation and lack of an appropriate environment for you to just express yourself. Do you feel like the initiative you're now taking it during COVID-19 period, how is it helping the society? especially during this time? Because this is the time people need it.
Well, you see, as a survivor,
Yeah.
I have gone through it.
Yeah.
I know what it means. So out there, women are actually suffering, and it is so hard for them to come out here and start saying, "Hey, yo, you know,
I agree.
this is what I'm going through." Because even like society has put it like, I don't know, it's more like it has become a stigma. Like you can't even talk about
you can't
it.
address it.
And the worst part is even like when you don't get that support, it becomes a different thing.
Yeah.
So the part where I played is that when I come out here and I talk about what I went through, someone else will look at me. Of course, I don't look like a typical survivor or something, you know. There's this something that people always associate with victims, you know, and survivors. So when people see me out there, when people hear about my story, I really want to inspire someone out there. I'd really want someone out there to look at me and be like, oh my God, if she came out of that, I also can come out of that. At the end of the day, I want people to see, when they see me, especially the women, I want them to see change. I want them to see hope. I want them to see new beginnings. I want them to see like the sky is never the limit. Yeah. And I want them to see, above all, I want them to see God, because my story is a God story. Honestly, if it's not for God, I won't be here today. I won't be here today. And that is why any time that I get that I'm not working, you'll find me serving God. That's why I'm in the children's ministry.
Yeah, I've seen you serving
team.
Mavuno.
Yes.
Wow, hey, so we are sorry. What do you do, children? You love children, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Professionally, I'm a teacher.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I saw that. Amazing.
Yes.
There's something about teachers and just reaching out to the society, because as a teacher, even if you're not practicing the profession itself, there's just something about giving back to the society. You just feel like it's your initiative. You have to do something to better the lives of someone else. And that is quite an amazing thing you're doing for yourself, for one person, so many hats. And I feel like you're doing something that can go on and help so many victims. So let's talk about you being a beauty queen.
Yes.
You know, that is what gives you a voice. Most people don't know. Anyone can just be out there, oh, you guys, I love to do this. This is what I love to do. But the moment you don't have a voice, everyone has a dream. You just need a platform to just step on it and voice out your opinion and voice out what you think about it. So what can you talk about modeling? I see many girls, many people just like modeling and all that. I want you to maybe share with us your modeling experience, and also like what makes you choose that as the platform you want to use to address these societal issues to bring about a positive change.
To be honest, I have never done like professional modeling.
Yeah.
Before I was a long time ago, like a couple of years ago, I was 130 kgs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa. I wish you get to me TBT photos when you're sharing that. Body. No, people must know it is possible. It is anyway. Yeah, tell us about it. It seems interesting. Even my DJ just like, what happened?
Yeah.
Wow,
so I was 100. I've never been like a tiny. I was always a big baby.
You
know?
baby.
Yes. With
when you look at throwback photos in the West, are not the rest of us.
Yes. So I was 130, and I've talk of body shaming. I've gone through it like on another level. And then after that, I got into now the marriage that I got into, and then now what happened.
Yeah.
And now after all those experiences, I was like, no, there's someone else out there who's actually going through what I'm going through. And when I air my views in social media and stuff, you know, people will just like, oh, today just read, tomorrow they're like,
yeah.
So I was like, no, I need to get a platform where I can talk to the women out there, like women who can relate to my stories. I can reach out to other women out there. I can reach out to the girls out there. Like I can just mentor and empower women out there. And I was like, okay, what is it that I'm going to do?
Yeah.
I always wanted to be like, you know, those cute beauty queens out there. As I was growing up, I used to watch Miss World Kenya and Miss Universe, and I was like, oh my God, I want to be there one day. I want to be there one day. I mean, those were dreams I had when I was 18, 19. Sure. Right now, I'm in my 30s, and actually my dream is coming to a reality.
Oh, you look so good for your 30s.
Oh,
very good. If someone were to ask, I'm going to give you 10,000 shillings, please tell me her age. I'm so sure no one would. Move. Okay, I have another favorite DJ also in the building. Ako pale behind the scenes. Pia ameshtuka kusikia 30. Yeah, you see, that is so amazing. This is what we call a comeback birthday, you know. When you want to run with something as a woman, you have to come up whole.
Yeah.
You just don't run up with an initiative. Also, your body has to communicate.
Yes.
So yeah, that is quite interesting.
Yes. So what I did, I actually started going around talking to the other people who have been in the industry,
Wow.
asking them if it's too late for me, especially
Wow.
with when you become a mother,
Yes.
your
And
body
also those
kinda
age restrictions.
Yes. So I went around looking, and then I was told Miss Africa is still on, and I was like, "You
Wow.
sure?"
Yeah.
And I started going checking it out last year. That was last year. And I was actually following our current title holder,
Wow.
Queen Sylvia Mochabo. She's actually the current title holder for Miss Africa Elite 2020.
Wow.
Yes, she's actually the reigning queen. So I started following her. She was my friend in social media. So I started following her journey, getting to know what she does. She really inspired me, and she mentored me in some way. And I told myself, come the next year, I'm actually going for it.
Wow.
No matter what may, I'm going for it. And I sent in my documents and everything. You know, the funny thing is, even the photos that I sent, oh my God.
Wow.
I didn't have professional photos.
I know, yeah.
I sent selfies.
Wow.
And I was like, you know what? If God is for me, then no one will be against me. And I know God has already gone in front of me, and he has already made it happen. Yeah. And surprisingly, I got a call. Actually got an email first. And I don't know, I just went berserk. I was like, oh my God, are you sure it is me?
Yeah.
Are you sure it is me? Even personally, it took me months in order for it to sink in, I'm actually there. Yes.
Wow, amazing. So, when you're running a lot of initiatives, you also need public support. How can we best support you? Because you have amazing initiatives that really bring positive societal change. Those are things we need in the society. Not everyone looking out for themselves, but someone looking out for themselves as well as the people around them and the people that surround them. So how can we support you? Because we really want to do it. To support you so that you do these things better.
Ninaomba votes zenu.
Yes.
I've actually
voted. I voted.
I'm actually humbly requesting for your votes. One of the main things about Africa Pageants, we are supposed to raise money for the foundation, and all of it is actually going towards charity. So one way of supporting me is by helping me raise the pageant fees, because there are some pageant fees that are supposed to be paid. And also, guys, please vote for me. We have the public choice title. We have different titles, but there is one that is called the public choice title. And for that, you go to the social media, actually in the Africa Pageants page. You go to the Miss Africa Elite 2021 finalist album. Then you find my photo frame there and you like it.
Photo frame, what have you won? People just go and look for the clothes. What clothes is she wearing? What hairstyle does she have on? Because maybe so many contestants. And all
I
that.
have these nice, beautiful blue dress with sequins.
Yes.
And
You want to see a lot of beautiful dresses. I told you that is the right thing to do, guys. When I was doing the interview, I told you, go and stalk her on her socials. I asked for it. I hope you took it to yourselves, right? And right now, I feel like maybe, is it on Miss Africa Elite platform? Miss Africa Elite platform. That is
no, you go to the Africa Pageants.
because I'm so sure someone didn't get it for the first time and they want to support you.
Yes.
Mtu asiseme, I really wanted to. So you can maybe slowly say it as someone is getting their smartphone. Just go there and cast their vote.
You can go to Facebook. Actually,
Yes.
that is
I go to the link for Facebook.
Yes, you go to Facebook, and then when you get to Facebook, you go to Africa Pageants page. When you get to the Africa Pageants page, you scroll down to the photos side. Actually, that is the quick method.
Yeah.
You scroll down to the photos, and then when you get to the photos, you look for Miss Africa Elite 2021 finalists, because there are different categories. There's one for Mrs. Classic, there's Miss Africa. It all depends with age group. We are different in different age sets. Yes.
Yeah.
So you scroll down to Miss Africa Elite 2021 finalist. Then you'll find 8-9 photos there.
Yeah.
Then you look out for my photo.
Yeah, beautiful face, beautiful hair,
blue
beautiful
dress.
blue dress, That is just about it in Top in Africa. We bring for you inspiring stories, motivating stories, and people creating societal change, right?
Yeah.
We are so excited to have you. Maybe a parting shot to maybe someone who's just watching, they're feeling discouraged. I think you have quite a story. Atakama maybe haven't shared a lot of it. The little you have shared seems to be the initiative, why you're now running your initiatives. There seems to be a story behind that. Maybe for you to inspire someone, our favorite viewer back at home, for them to just not give up and to keep going with whatever they think. You thought it was actually too late for you, but you found something that works for you.
For the women out there, just know that you're a queen, you're loved, you're gorgeous, you are more than enough. And on top of it, you are an eagle. Pull out, like just unpluck your old talons, grow new ones just like an eagle, and fly.
Wow. That's just it summarized in a statement, just like a beauty queen, you know. Yeah, so thank you so much for coming to Top in Africa. We're excited. I hope my fans, my favorite fan, Musiniangushe will say, go support her, please. We need this initiative. We need to support her to take the crown for that segment, right?
Yes, you know, and surprisingly, it's actually in Kenya for the first time in 20 years.
For the first time in 20 years, we're not supposed to.
So our reigning queen is Queen Sylvia Mochabo. Yes, so guys, Ibaki Kenya.
Ibaki Kenya. It's going to Satma. So your name is there?
Yes, it's
Satma,
there.
beautiful name. I think the most unique name when you tap up with if it's us Kenyans who are there. Oh,
no, we all have unique names.
No, mine. You guys know my first name. See, some of you, kuna watu walikuwa wanaanza kunita my first name kwa comments. Guys, chill out. So thank you so much for coming right about now. My favorite DJ is going to do his thing. Once and two, as us, you take some background photos, you feel. So this will take us off.
Thank you so much for having me.